What is going on, Dinos? Today we are jumping into some Tabletop Tavern. This is a game I'm actually looking forward to. I did play the demo for a little bit. It just came out 1.0. I've been seeing nothing but great things about it, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so in the demo we only had this first unit called the Iron Legion, Mr. Sir Edric Valward. I don't know how to say that. He has some really good units. I haven't played with any of these other ones. So we have the Iron Legion, the Gruntkin, so I'm guessing these are like the orcs, yeah, or the goblins. Raven Host. What is these, like elves? Sanguine Core, these like vampires? Oh yeah, Raised Dead. That's pretty cool, that's pretty cool. There's like some samurai, dragons I think, and dwarves. Alright, cool, cool. Let's see, I already played the demo with this guy. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Let's see. Heals. I'm gonna scroll through and see what hero I'm gonna pick, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So I went through all of these. I think I'm gonna go with the Draxor Brood faction. I'm probably butchering that, but hero Scrix the Swarmcaller. So what I like about this guy so far is that it says if your army contains 5 or more kobold units, a random kobold will prestige after battle. As far as I'm tracking, are these all kobolds? Or these? Oh, okay, no, this is melee. So I need 5 of these for a random unit to prestige, which is kind of insane. Kobold units also gain 10 leadership and 4 melee attack. So that sounds pretty good. I'm playing level 2 Squire. Level 1 was demo, so I'm playing level 2. Auto resolve, health loss preview is hidden, and all shop prices increased by 2 gold. Not bad, not bad. As we play more, we'll obviously up the difficulty, but let's just jump right into it. Alright, Act 1, the Crimson Vow. So, right off the bat, we have a uncommon, large, terrifying, rage, and thick scales. Can I use that by any chance? No? Just rename? Alright. Terrifying. Let's see, causes leadership penalty to nearby opponents immune to terror. Rage, deal 2 times damage from below 50% health. And resist 25% of range damage. That's pretty good. And these guys are just regular. Apex. Squads gain plus 8 weapon strength for each additional squad attacking the target. So these guys are going to be really good at flanking. How many? 8? So you're going to be like... Actually, you'd be really good at flanking. Alright, anyway. Let's take a look at the map. We have Swamp Fog, River, Swamp and Fog. We have, let's see, is that an event? Some randoms. A game. Anyway, but we got to hit this first chest anyway. So let's see what the first relic we get is. Conscripted survivors post-battle are granted full health. That could be pretty good. Cavalry units gain plus 8 weapon strength, and ranged units gain anti-large. Ooh, that might be pretty good. I don't have any cavalry. Yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna pick up cavalry either. So I guess I'll go with the turkey. Not bad at all, actually. Because anti-large, what that does is that inflicts 2 times damage to large units. Nice, nice. Alright. Let's see. Weather, fog, range and accuracy reduced by 50%. Don't really want that. So let's go to the river. So we can probably like split off into the random or the event. We'll decide. Alright, we can do auto. Wait. Oh yeah, auto resolve is hidden. That's right. Chicken flight. What is that? Units make short hops and cannot be slowed by terrain. Okay. Well, this shouldn't be too bad of a battle. So this is all kind of like new to me too, so we're going to be experiencing this together. What I mean by that as well, roll for initiative. Get to the 4th second, nice, nice. I don't really have a whole lot of experience with RTSs. I mean, I played like Halo Wars and I think a little bit of Age of Empires. I played a lot of Mountain Blade, but I'm not really sure if you consider that an RTS, so we're going to figure this all out together. Alright, let's see what we got. We have some Braves, Imps, Spears, and Levies. Alright. So no range units, so let's do... How do I group? Can I group? Oh, okay. Do not know how to group, but I'll figure it out later. Oh, like that, right? Oh, okay, there we go. Right click, alright. So yeah, I wanted my brawlers up front. I want my range units behind them. And then I want you guys on the side, ready to flank if needed. So let's push up. Let's have these guys come in. There's gonna be a flanking force. Probably gonna have to engage from here. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are gonna meet them head on. Let's push these guys up a little bit more to engage. Let's flank this while they're engaged on this front line. Alright. They're going to be engaging on that. Alright, that sounds good to me. Let's speed up a little bit. Okay, let's flank around this way. Let me get a flanking attack on that. And let's focus on them. Alright, it's not considered flanking just yet, so let's move up here and now attack. Yep, I'm getting that flanking bonus. It's gonna be a massive morale penalty. Let's help, archers, let's help finish them off. Alright, they're scattering. Yep, now flank them from the back. It's gonna be an easy win for us, boys. So, quick pause real quick for anyone who's new to the game. This green bar is their health. This little white bar underneath them is their morale penalty, which can be affected by flanking and whatnot. And then for range units, this bar below them it depends on how much ammo they have. So, let's continue. Alright, good strat. Now, what really drew me into this game was like the multiple different characters, roguelike shit. I love roguelikes. Oh my god, they were putting belt to butt, bro. Look at that. 69 kills and 64 kills for my infantry. That's insane. So, melee attack, chance to inflict a successful attack. Melee defense, the chance to resist. Amount of damage a melee hit will inflict. Okay. So, the higher melee attack is the higher chance to actually have to hit. Dang. Just these two alone wiped out so much. My range units didn't really do a whole lot at all, really. They were really just there for moral support. Alright. Consume survivors. So we can... Something just fell. My bad. Consume survivors. Dracosaur brood units. Brood? I don't know how to say that. Units will heal up to 33% of their max health. Well, my guys are full, so I don't really need that. Conscript survivors don't really need any of their undead or ransom captives. Well, first let's claim bounty. Let's recruit a new unit. Raptors. It deals 2 times damage while above 50% health. Okay, so that's kind of like the opposite of the rage. But I think I want more kobolds. I'm pretty sure that will affect my campaign bonus. Squads gain plus for each additional squad attack. No, that's not it. Which one was the one that gives me... Oh. If your army contains 5 more kobold units, a random kobold will prestige after battle. Yeah, that's what I want. So what's the difference between these two? Let's see. Okay, so these guys have ranged, apparently. They're all kobolds. These brawlers are putting in some serious work. I think I'm gonna choose these. So let me organize that real quick. I mean, if you get 3 of the same unit, you can prestige it as well. But I'm gonna wait until I have a little bit more filled up before I do that. Let's just ransom. Let's just get a little bit of coins. Oh, look at that! It already took effect. Already prestiged. And with that, we get a little more range, a little more accuracy. Nice, nice. Yeah, they don't really do anything for range damage. But I guess they're good for if they run out of ammo, they can charge in because they have a pretty decent melee attack and melee defense. Actually, they're about the same with their melee. The only difference is that they actually have some range. Alright, anyway. Let's do an event. Because there's a town over here, I want to go hit that up. Alright, let's see. Merchant's Dilemma. A panicked merchant flags you down, claiming bandits have stolen his goods. He offers gold if you retrieve them, but cannot guarantee their exact location. The troops are tired, but the sun is setting. Let's see if I ignore unit health, gold, non-unit health, or hunt them down. I mean, Success and a failure is both gold. You might as well go for it. Let's see if I can get a 13. Oh, 19. Look at that. Actually, I'm gonna modify with gold one to get a nat 20. Can I do that? Can I do it? No, can I do it? Alright. Oh well. Hey, 25 gold. Nice, nice. Alright, the Raven host. They have some. They all have Outrider. I feel the Fury plus 20 melee attack for 20 seconds if they go down. We don't really have we don't have like artillery or anything, so I'm not gonna fight the garrison just yet. I think it's better to heal. Well, actually, nah, because it says only recruit units of the towns where, so I don't really want these guys. You know what? FW ball, you miss 100% shots you don't take, right? We're fighting the garrison. Yeah. I'm pretty sure auto resolve would automatically make us fail. Well, we have fog, so range accuracy will be down. That would give us an advantage against attacking the, let's see, these walls over here. The gates, yeah, because the gates are ranged and they do some pretty decent missile strength. Yeah, the fog is actually 2-hour advantage here, so this is actually good. We're going to focus on one side of the battle. There's no point of splitting our forces. We all attack at once. So let's push over here. I want my brawlers, yeah, in front. You guys don't have shields. No, you guys don't. So I'm expecting some casualties, but not as much if the fog was not to our advantage. So I'm going to push all these guys up. I'm going to push these over here. I kind of like group these. That's what I really want though. Alright. I'm gonna figure out how to group this. Okay, I figured out how to group. We're good. So now if I just hotkey, yep, that works. Alright, big money. Let's get these big guys behind them too. Alright, let's start the battle. Let's just all hit that gate. As soon as that gate goes down, we'll be in business. Yeah, that really helps us too because it tanks their range, so it's going to reduce our overall casualty count. We're going to take some fire here right now. That's fine. This is really cool, look at that. Oh, we're bulging down that gate. That gate is dropping fast. We're not taking too many casualties, a lot less than the fog wasn't here to help us. Alright, I'll engage. Everyone engage. Oh, they're with your arm. It's fine though, because let's get our big guys over here ready to meet this force. Let's get some range units over here as well. Alright, you need to come in and do a flanking force. I can't just have you guys gaggling. Yep, there we go. Now attack from the side. They're about to retreat. Perfect. Let's engage that. Let's have you come this way. Let's have you come this way. We'll start working on that back force too. Just want these two. Oh, they're retreating. Perfect. Broke their morale. Just imagine seeing like all these come towards you. Alright, why are we AFK? Why are we stuck? Come on, there we go. There's a little bit of a pathfinding issue, but that's fine. We should win this. Yep, there we go. Not too bad. We only lost like 10 or so units. But we can easily get them back. We can just consume them and heal ourselves. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's enter the town. Lose some gold, let's get some gear. Collect up to 10 interest per turn. Alright, not bad. Oh, okay. What is this? 5 interest at the end of the turn, so I'm guessing I can now collect 15? Is that what that means? Oh no, up to 10. Okay, so I get 10 interest now per turn. That's nice, that's nice. And so what the coins actually do is you can either use it obviously to spend it like in the round itself, or is a meta progression that you can donate these coins into a town, like deposit gold, and this will go towards your overall meta progression and get better like skills. So that's how you get like 5 relics and a 3rd potion slot, stuff like that. All right, conscript. Don't really want any of these guys. I mean, I guess I could take the shielded guys as like a sacrifice for attack a heavily ranged unit. I'm gonna keep the gold for right now, so let's just leave. All right, let's go to a shop.
How can I help you?
Guarantees the next dice roll to be a 20 and heals a unit for 50% of its max health. We could just go for his gear. Is there a way to like look at the map? Is that possible? I don't think so. Alright. We could get a booster pack. It's a lot though, 42. I mean, could just get a common. We're gonna get a gear pack. I want a 3rd gear. Range units gain +4 missile strength. I mean, I guess that's pretty good, yeah. Better for these guys. At least they do 10, like 9 now. Oh, this guy got prestige too. Nice. Alright. We're gonna call it there right now, because we have like 2 other shops right back to back. I want a 3rd shop. I want to go on the right for a game, possibly. I want to gamble.
How can I help you?
Create a copy at prestige 1 of any unit. Of a unit. Ooh, I would like to have a 2nd one of these. We got 48 now. I'm good.
Goodbye.
We're good right now. Let's go gambling. Go big, go home, right? What? Wow. We both rolled 6s? That's insane luck. So we get nothing? Well, I guess we don't lose and we don't win. Oh, we got +10 interest though. So I guess we got our money back somehow. The Iron Legion of the Sanguine Court. We have another fight. Another fight. Sakura Dynasty. Gruntkin. I want to take the fights, to be honest with you. I want to get more prestige units, because that's how we're really gonna snowball. Artillery. That could be an issue. We don't really have a fog to our advantage either. We have these shielded guys, but we're still going to take a heavy... we could push these guys in first. This could be our sacrificing force. Let's do it. Let's fight it. Oh, we have fog to our advantage again. Man, we're getting blessed today. Infantry will not deal friendly fire damage. Artillery absolutely will. Good to know, good to know. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Yep, nice Avatar reference. I just remember that. I was thinking about. I was trying to remember what that meant. I was like, oh, it's Avatar. No. All right, let's have our sacrifices in the front. All right, some random thrall. All right, we got some range units here. Let's have these guys line up like that. Let's have you in the fray behind. Let's have our archers. Some archers like in the middle right here. Perfect. All right. Attack. So these guys, they're shielded, right? So that means they have 35% chance to block missile attacks from the front. So that actually gives them a high probability of surviving longer. That artillery with the fog is going to be nice. If we can breach through these, that artillery is going to be our next biggest issue. We can't have that start hitting our troops. So as soon as we get in, I'm going to send a... Let's see. I'm going to send an archer unit. And maybe these guys. Alright, we're getting down that wall. Alright, attack. Engage. Need you to come in, you come up. I need you to ignore him for right now and attack the infantry. There we go. Alright, it seems like artillery is moving in position. Let's get our archers in here. What is going on with you? Oh, you're getting flanked. That's my fault. That's absolutely my fault. Did not know that. We're really grouped up. This is not good. I'm gonna start pushing my thrall up. Maybe they can take the brunt of the attack for right now. Let's get my big guys out here. Alright, I need you guys pushing forward. Come on. Yep, they are attacking. It's fine, damn it. Flanking. Who's retreating? Why are you retreating? Oh, your morale probably broke. You guys are just sitting around doing nothing. I need toggle. Where's not melee mode, guard mode. Who's in guard mode? Who's panicking right now? Why are you? Oh, there we go, we're good. So they retreat just due to the fact that I guess they had their morale broken, so better than nothing, it's fine. We can easily win this. You have ammo, alright, cool. You go into melee mode, engage, slunk around the left side here. Oh, we won, nice. Alright, I'm still learning, right, so gotta cut me some slack here, alright. It's right, it's not bad actually, it's a lot better than it could have been. Not a whole lot of kills. We really just broke their morale. Man, these guys are insane. These brutes. It's fine. The Thrall did their job in sacrificing themselves for the Kobold Nation. Oh, nice. These guys got prestige. Oh, wow. That's a massive increase to melee attack and melee defense. Nice, nice. Alright, let's see what new gear we got. Aura farming. Hey, shout out my boy Piccolo. Towns have smaller garrisons for protection. That could be pretty good, actually. Do we drop the turkey? Do we drop? I mean, 10 interest is pretty nice. Yeah, I guess we can keep this for the early game, and we can drop that later on if needed. I think we just get rid of turkey. I don't really think it's well worth it. That's gonna be nice though. I guess we can conscript. Have more shielded, anti-large. An actual cavalry unit might be pretty decent. Good flanking force and to protect our sides. So let's do that. We can deposit like I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have Dino Bank, deposit 32 of it. Alright, we have a river battle. Nice. We have some imps and hounds. These hounds are probably cavalry, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, if you guys are liking what you guys see, let me know. By all means, I plan on playing this game quite a lot. Playing through each different faction, so... Oh, number 6. Nice, nice. Alright, so it's also good to deploy second, just so we can see what their like unit lineup is gonna be. None of them are outriders, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't have to worry about them like flanking us or anything like that. Alright, we have our riders on this side. Let's get our brutes on the left and right. Our riders on the right. Can I set orders for them? Wait, they're outriders. They need to go on the outside of the map. We can just straight up attack right now in the back. Alright, we're gonna have these guys affect our flanks. We're gonna have the levy too. Let's have the brawlers all in the middle. Do a decent comp like that. Let's do it. Let me pause real quick. Let's get these guys back here. Oh, whoops. Man, there we go. Let's do that. Why not? Oh, that's like cancel. Alright, there we go. We'll attack. Actually, instead of the hounds, we'll attack these guys from the back. It gives it time for the hounds to split off. We'll come up this way. Then we'll engage them from the side. These will meet them head on. And then I will move the levies into position in case the hounds attack. Well, they have to come through this way, unless the hounds come around this way, so we'll see from there. Let's start closing in. Perfect, you guys coming from the back. Come up a little bit more, actually. There we go, attack from the side. Oh, you guys are just sitting there. Actually, come up this way. Alright, this is good. They're the flanking force, they're about to break. Good. Now attack them. Yep, they're about to break too. Let's come back up this way. And you're done. Perfect. Lost quite a few of these. Probably because I probably shouldn't have them stay in the fight. Probably just have them engage, come back and engage again. It's fine. We live and we learn, right? Alright. Let's consume the survivors. I don't need any of these guys. Let's get some health up. Oh, okay, so that's interesting to know. They only heal the kobolds. They don't heal any of these guys. Got it. Alright. Let's get some more brawlers. Just so if we can get these prestiged. Well, there's actually no point in even mixed in prestige, because we're getting prestige no matter what end of every battle. You know what, let's yeah, let's just get these guys for right now. Oh, look at that. Golden. 75 accuracy, 65 range, and 9 missile strength. Only 450 ammo. Like, they're not really that good with range. But, you know, what makes them good is that they can easily transition to melee. Swamp and fog. What is swamp? Let's see what that does. Oh, that's just the battlefield. The weather is fog. Okay. We do have ranged infantry. It shouldn't be too bad. Melee cavalry. Alright, so we gotta watch out for these guys. A little bit of cavalry on cavalry action. I'm gonna try to get our big brutes to watch out flanks when it comes to that. Alright, roll initiative. A 2. Alright. Melee, +5 attack for enemy units. Minus 50% speed, no charge bonus. Alright, we're kind of between a rock and a hard place here, unless we get past... Oh, they're both small. We could play on the defensive. We could just let them come to us. Because I don't want to be like a fatal funnel right here. You know what? Let's just see what they do. Let's just get these guys in position over here. Just curious about what they do. Let's get the cavalry over there. Oh, let me fix this real quick with my OCD issue. Alright, let's get ready. Where you at? Right there. Alright. We're now group 1. You will be group 2. Alright. Let's just see what happens here. Alright, they're gonna be pushing to engage me, so that's not bad actually. Let's have you on the left front. Let's push you up, push you up, push you up. Let's start having you come down this way and attack the Night Riders. Actually, instead of the Night Riders, let's have you... Let's see what happens actually. Okay, yeah, they're splitting off like I thought. So let's have you attack the infantry, I mean the arrows from behind. These guys are about to engage. You guys are just sitting around doing nothing, ready to engage this. Alright, let's pull you back. Meet them head on. And then come back. Let's have you split off and attack that group. Oh, you guys aren't doing nothing. I just didn't realize that. Dang, I need to do better. I need to do a better job of managing these dudes. It should be. It's cavalry and infantry. It shouldn't be a hard win for us on that front. I just realized I probably shouldn't be fighting them inside the goblin, but I got no other choice right now. Yeah, alright, they're coming in to assist. Let's rotate these guys, maybe get a flank on them. Maybe they exhausted their ammo. Alright, which one? You! Melee mode. Engage. I need to turn off guard mode, all these guys. Guard mode is off, so target the next enemy as soon as you guys are done. Alright, not bad actually. We really didn't really lose anyone, so pretty good battle. I don't really want any of these guys. Kobolds aren't really injured either. Actually the Night Riders could be pretty nice to have. Just for the time being. Let's just see what we get. Alright, cool. We got the Night Riders. 84. Talk about numbers. 11 missile strength, 900 ammunition though. Oh, these guys are good though. I can combine this with the other cavalry to protect both flanks. Oh, look at that. Raptor Riders. That's awesome, actually. 95 charge impact damage. Yeah, that's pretty huge. I thought 75 charge bonus. These guys are actually kind of insane. Let's see, the Night Riders tend to be a lot better than everything. Yeah, 50 armor. But the good thing about the Borderland Riders is that they're Outriders, but we don't really need them to spawn on the outside of the map. So let's put the Riders in the reserve. Take our Raptors in. We got 3 ranged. Oh, we got a prestiged melee unit now. Gold prestige. Nice, nice. Alright. Do we want to fight the samurai or the goblins? Did we fight the garrison here? Or did we just enter the town before the big battle? You know what? Let's just heal before the big battle. 40 gold to recruit a unit? Nah, that's insane. I don't want no goblins either way. Large units have their speed reduced by 50% and receive no charge bonus. Oh man. Are you guys large? Yes, you are. Dang. That's tough. Dang, look at these guys. Anti-infantry, large, terrifying. Armor piercing, terrifying, and ethereal. Negates 50% physical damage. Wow. Alright, so these guys, I need to focus on these guys. The rain right now is definitely going to be an issue to my cavalry. I was really hoping on that Raptor Riders, but it's fine. We still use them for flanking. Wow, a nice whopping 1. Alright. This is going to be interesting to see what their setup is going to comprise of. What is this? Melee defense for play units. Alright, this is good. So we want them to come to us. They don't have any artillery. Actually, they only have melee. It's gonna be a massive melee battle. Alright. So let's do that grouping. Let's have, I want all you guys in here. Let's have the Thrall Levy at the front. You guys are shielded. Alright, let's have you on the left side. My gold guys. Let's have you in the middle, actually. Let's move these guys over just a tad bit. And then good old archer spam behind them. Let's have my Raptor Riders on my left, my Night Rider, Raptor Riders on my right. Left and right, right? Alright, Night Riders on my left, let's have them the brutes. I'll have my brutes stand by, and I'll have them go to either flank depending on what their team comp is going to look like. Alright, so where are their big boys at? These are their big boys. So these guys, I need to flank. So let's have my brutes go on my left. My Night Riders are injured a tad bit. Have them come back a little bit. And let's just push these guys up for right now and see what's going to happen. Okay, my archers should start engaging here any second. Let's have you three hold. Alright, now engage. You guys. Let's see, let's have you meet there. Actually, you meet there, you meet there. You start engaging that, you start engaging that. Let's come up here. Let's kite them a little bit. Yeah, follow me, follow me. Alright, now engage, now flank. Now let's have these guys come on the left side, get these Knight Riders. Alright, let's turn all these guys off of guard mode now. Alright, we need a second supporting force to come this way. You come back this way. Our Knight Riders are now getting flanked. Nope, we're good now. Now we have both flanking. What are you guys doing? Attack. Engage. Stand by twirling their thumbs. The Knight Riders are definitely hurting right now. We need to finish these guys off now. Alright, you retreat. You're about to die here. Roots. Come on, man. It's like 4-1 over here. You guys tell me you guys can't win this one now? My roots need assistance. I'll pull these guys back. You go into melee mode. Alright, we're finally starting to thin the herd here. It's definitely a tougher battle, but we'll be alright. We are the flanking forces, so. Okay, that guy should be routing, and we run. Alright, so I need to work on my strategy a little bit more. The issue is that I need to like engage every single individual unit. So whenever I set that initial fight, I think I just need to have them all turn off guard mode and just have them start fighting. Oh my god, 94. These kobold brawlers are insane. Yeah, these shade lords were a lot tougher than I thought. Alright, we're definitely gonna conscript. Let's see if we get any good units. And we do not. Alright. Well, that's sad. I don't think I want any of these guys, to be honest with you. Actually, I could just transfer them in and skip it. Oh, Leviathans. Armor-piercing, armored, terrifying, and large. 95 armor. Wow, these guys are crazy. And Venom Tail Archers. 14 missile strength. Now, I gotta go for the Leviathans, right? Yeah, these are some big boys. And that is Act 1 complete. Alright, well, if you guys did enjoy, we'll be continuing Act 2 and 3. So let me know what you guys think. Anything I should improve on. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you guys again for watching.